Hello class, till here we have studied the construction and working of conventional battery ignition system. We have gone through the disadvantage of conventional ignition system, and we have seen some part of the electronic ignition system, that is constant dual pair type electronic ignition system, constant energy type ignition system, and we have also seen the method to trigger uh, the ignition coil with the help of the inductive method or with the help of the Hall effect. Okay, so now here we will see how exactly structure of ignition system are available in case of the motorcycle. Okay, so in case of the motorcycle, basically two type of ignition system are present, such as the AC CDI and the DC CDI. Okay, so here we have shown the basic construction or general structure of your motorcycle ignition system. Now, start from the voltage supply. Here we are having the battery or ACC as a voltage supply to ignition unit. Here ignition unit is nothing but the ECU with CDI. Okay, some CDI are only present. Means I mean to say, in some vehicle the CDI is standard isolated, or it is alone, or it is separated from a main ECU, but in some vehicle there is a small microcontroller chip are fitted inside the CDI only. So those for combined device are called as ignition unit, not called as a CDI. But in some cases, CDI is placed separately, okay, and ECU is placed separately. But nowadays, due to integration of FI system and ignition system, okay, because in some vehicle or some two-wheeler we are using the fuel injection system. So in those cases we are just integrating ignition system ECU and the injection system ECU, like FI ECU and ignition system ECU, we are combining together. So that's why it is called as an ignition unit, or there is no term or use ignition, they are using directly ECU. Okay, so consider this is a ECU or some kind of microcontroller present over here, which taking a number of input from other sensors. So here first of all it takes a battery or ACG voltage. Battery or ACG means this ECU can be powered by battery supply or can be powered by ACG means AC generator, alternating current generator. Okay, so it is not necessary we only run the this ECU, or we only power this ECU with the help of battery. We can also power this thing by AC generator also. Okay, so they are in or means this or this. Okay, after power it taking a triggering means, as I told you, the triggering is most important, the time at which we have to initiate the spark. Okay, so here triggering is done by ACG only. In all bike triggering is done by ACG, that is alternate current generator. Through alternate current generator magnet, or we are used to trigger our ignition unit, or we are used to send a pulse of triggering to our ignition unit. Ignition unit will calculate that pulse. On that basis it decide its own optimum time to make a ignition at that corresponding condition. Okay, at the same time, this ACG, the pulse or triggering unit used in case of ACG is inductive type only, that you have to remember. As I've seen, there are two type of triggering method are used in case of the electronic ignition method, ignition system, that is Hall effect and the inductive. But here in case of the motorcycle we are using the inductive one. Okay, now after the triggering, there is some other inputs are borrowed by your ignition unit or our ECU, just like what is a throttle position condition, in order to just sense the what is a rider demand, means whether rider want to accelerate the vehicle or rider want to make a constant speed. On that basis it taking a throttle position response, even though throttle position condition, even though it takes the information from the engine coolant sensor, even though it takes the information from the engine RPM. Okay, so on that basis it calculate what is the load on engine, what is the demand of engine, and what is the triggering time of engine. Okay, so on that basis it collect all the data, it calculate the actual optimum time for initiate the spark. Okay, or we can say take a decision on the basis of the engine map, which are stored in ECU memory. Okay, on the basis of those engine map it decide the accurate time for the making spark, and respect to on the basis of respect to decided timing before top dead center, it initiates the ignition coil. Once ignition coil gives a 400 to 300 volt supply in its primary winding, those primary winding supply responsible to step up, or those primary winding supply responsible to induce a secondary winding voltage that is up to 30,000 to 21,000 to 31,000 volt, and that 21,000 31,000 volt supply are further forwarded to your spark plug through high tension wire. Now spark plug supposed to ignite inside the combustion chamber. And this line indicates, this arrow indicates at this position your spark plug supposed to fixed, and at this position your AC generator is there. Okay, so in that way, the entire structure of motorcycle, ignition structure of motorcycle are uh, we have in case of the AC as well as DC CDI system. Okay, and basically need to remember that it's not necessary we are always giving a power from battery. In case of the we are giving power AC generator also, but a triggering action is always uh, related, or it is always a task of AC generator only. Okay, in any motorbike the triggering is always done by the AC generator, because it is a thing which is located directly on the crankshaft, so it detects the exact position of piston, okay, from the TDC. On that basis we are supposed to decide the or we are supposed to trigger our ignition unit. Okay, so this square wave is sent forwarded, or square wave is generated with during that triggering process and send it to the ignition unit. Okay, so till here we have seen the structure of our ignition system present in two-wheeler. Actual working and construction of AC CDI and DC CDI we will see in next slide.